Good students. Let me continue the yesterday's question paper. Today, try to complete the remaining questions. We'll try to complete it. How many identical resistors are there? Let me continue yesterday's question paper. There are 4 identical resistance or joint. They are asking you to find the equivalent resistance between A and B, that is R1, and then between A and C. First, let me write the resistor here. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm. This is C. This is P. This is D. Now between A and B means between these two. Between these two, how to calculate the resistance? So what is the resistance between A and B? Here these two are in series. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So all these 3 will be in series. So 6. 6 and 2 are in parallel. 6 and 2 are in parallel means 6 into 2 divided by 6 plus 2. That is 12 by, that is 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Then between A and C they are asking. This is R. This is R, this is R, this is R. This is A, this is C. So between A and C they are asking. These two will be series 4. This 4 are in parallel. Vector resistance 4 by 2, that is 2. Therefore, they are asking you to find R1 by R2 ratio, that is 3 by 2 by R2 is 2. So it becomes 3 by 4. So what is the effective resistance? That is 3:4. Asking you to find the equivalent in this network. Here, this is one terminal, this is the another terminal. Clearly, how these two capacitors are connected here, 400 and 400. 400 and 100 are in series. So 400 series means 400 by 2, that is 200. How this 200 and 100 are connected? Parallel. 200 and 100 are in parallel. So in parallel, it should be up. So it becomes 300. This 300 and 400 will become series. 300 will be in series with 100 divided 300 plus 400. That is 700. Those will get cancelled. So 1200 by 7. So you can take the option A as the answer. 200 by 7. This 400 will be in series. This two will be in parallel. Then this and this will be in series. So this is how you are going to calculate the effective capacitance. A toroid has how many turns?
6,000 turns.
6,000. Yeah, 6,000 turns. Inner and outer radius are 5 centimeter and how much it is?
15 centimeters. So your voice is breaking.
Shiva, could you please make sir as host? By mistake, I made you as host. Yeah, sir, you can continue now, sir.
Yeah, madam. Yeah, madam. Yeah. I think now voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the number of tons they have given? You can write that number of tons as 6,000. Inner radius is 5 centimeter. Outer radius is 15 centimeter. So what is the average of this radius?
10.
Yeah. Then it has a relative permeability mu r, that is 1000. Now they are asking you to find the magnetic induction in the core of current 1 ampere in the toroid. What is the formula for the magnetic induction for the toroid? Have you remembered? Magnetic field for the toroid is given by mu naught Ni, where N represents the number of turns per unit length. That can be taken as N divided by the circumference into I. In the toroid, the total length is circumference, no? So B is equal to mu naught N divided by 2 pi R. So how to calculate the magnetic field for the toroid? Just remember the formula. Can you tell me what is the value of mu naught? What is the value of mu naught? 4 pi?
1000. 4
4
pi
pi?
into 10 power minus 7.
Yeah. Mu B equals to mu naught is 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. Number of turns is how much? 6,000 divided by 2 pi into radius is 10 centimeter into current is how much? 1. So this is 2 ones are 2 twos are. So B equals to 2 into 6 will be 12 into 10 power. This is 1. 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus 1 comes up. So plus 1. Here 3 zeros. So 10 power 4. 10 power 4 plus 3 is 10 power minus 3 Tesla. This is the magnetic field in air medium. But they are using some permeability, right? So what is the magnetic field in that given medium means relative permeability is 1000 times of that magnetic field in air. So that is 1000 into 12 into 10 power minus 3. 1000 can be taken as 10 power 3 and this two will get cancelled out. So what is the magnetic field in that medium? Magnetic field in that medium will be equals to how many Tesla? 12 Tesla. So option 3 is the right answer. Yeah, you know that for step down transformer, the value of the transformation ratio is, the transformation ratio is number of turns to the number of turns in the secondary to the number of turns in primary. So this step down transformer means turn ratio should be less than 1. Turn ratio should be less than 1 for step down transformer. When the object is at 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter from the lens, how many objects are there? If I say this is the lens apart, this is the lens, this is the axis. One object is at 10 centimeter, right? The another object is at 20 centimeter. Now it forms a real image and virtual image formed respectively having the same magnification. They are having the same magnification. So one object is producing real image, the another one is producing a virtual image. So let us say it is going to coincide somewhere here. It is having some distance, which is equidistant x and x, because they are telling that same magnification. So image to this object should be same. So now what is the focal length of the lens they are asking? Now what is focal length plus this x value is equal to first object distance 20. Focal length minus x will be equal to 10. Somewhere here we are having a focal length. Focal length plus x value will be 20. Focal length that minus x value will be equal to 10. Now, if you add these two equations, you are going to get 2f is equal to 10 plus 20 will be 30. So f value will be equal to 15 centimeter. So what is the focal length? 15 centimeter. In the Young's double slit experiment, they are using the two wavelengths. What is the distance separated here? Small d is 2 mm. They have mixture of two wavelengths. One lambda is 7,500 angstrom. Second wavelength is how much? 9,000 angstrom. Minimum distance from the common central screen, which is kept at what distance? 2 meter from the slit, will have bright fringe, both the length will coincide. Let us say N1 of lambda and N2 of lambda dash are coinciding. So N1 we don't know, lambda is 7,500, N2 fringe number we don't know, lambda dash is 9,000. Two zeros will get cancelled out. So what is N1 by N2? It will be 90 by 75. So it is almost 15, how much? 15 in the ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಪ್ಪ. So this is 15 6, this is 15 5. So sixth band and fifth band are coinciding. Now they're asking you to find what that minimum distance. So for xn1, if you want, you have to use n1 lambda capital D by small d. If you are using xn2, you have to use lambda dash. N1 is 6, lambda is 7,500 angstrom. Capital D value is how much? 2 meter. Small d is 2 millimeter. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. So 6 into 75, how much it is? 6 into 75 will be 450. This 2 zeros as it is into 10 power minus 7. Or you can take 4.5 into 10 power minus 3 meter. That is 4.5 millimeter. Option 1 is the right answer. So for two different wavelengths, if the bright bands are coinciding, please remember N1 lambda will be equal to N2 lambda dash. So on equating that, you can get the fringe number. After getting the fringe number, you can find the distance of that particular fringe. A particle is moving almost 3 times as fast as the electron. The ratio of the de Broglie wavelength of the particle to that of electron is given. Calculate the particle's mass and identify the particle it is. Now you know that de Broglie wavelength is given by the formula h divided by m into v. Wavelength of the particle to the wavelength of the electron is given as 1.81 into 10 power minus 4. What is lambda p h divided by mp into vp by h divided by me into ve, which is equal to 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 4. H and h will get cancelled out. So me into ve divided by mass of the particle to the velocity of the particle is 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 4. Now mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. Velocity of the electron, we don't know. Mass of the particle, we don't know. Velocity of the particle is moving 3 times that of the electron. So 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 4. This 2 will get cancelled. This is almost 3 times. So mass of the particle is 3 into 10 power minus 31 divided by 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 4. So definitely 3 divided by 1.8 is close to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg. 1.6 means it is the mass of how much? Neutron. So it should be a neutron with 1.6. So mass of the particle is neutron. So you have to identify the particle also. So the particle should be neutron. Yeah, come to the next concept. Nucleus is going to split into 2 parts having the radius ratio. What is the radius ratio? R1 by R2, 1:2. What is the velocity ratio? They are asking V1:V2. You know that radius is proportional to a power 1 by 3. And you know that mass into velocity should be a constant. Here mass is represented with mass number. Mass number into velocity should be a constant. So this clearly tell A1 V1 should be equal to A2 V2. So V1 by V2 value will be equal to A2 by A1. A2 by A1 can be taken as R2 by R1 whole power what? R equals to R0 into A power 1 by 3. This implies A is directly proportional to R cube. So A2 by A1 can be replaced as R2 by R1 whole cube. So definitely V1 by V2 equals to R2 by R1. What is R2 by R1? R1 by R2 is 1:2. What is R2 by R1? 2 by 1 whole cube. 2 by 1 whole cube value will be equal to how much? 8:1. So option 4 will be the right answer.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, excuse me. Explain this once again, sir.
This problem?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. From the nuclear radius, you know that R is equal to R0 into A power 1 by 3, no? R
Yes.
is directly proportional to A power?
1 by 3.
So, A is directly proportional to what?
R power 1. R power cube.
R power 3. Because 1 by 3 is shifted to LHS, so it becomes R cube. Whenever the nucleus is going to disintegrate, its momentum has to remain same. Momentum is conserved. Momentum is conserved means mass of the first particle into velocity of the first particle must be equal to mass of the second particle into velocity of the second particle. So what is V1 by V2 upon? M2 by M1. This M1 and M2 represents mass. But for nuclei, mass is represented with mass number which is denoted with A. So just I will replace M2 by M1 as A2 by
A1.
A1. How A and R related?
Directly proportional.
So R2 by R1 whole cube, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is R1 by R2? 1:2. But we
1.
have R2 by R1, no?
2 is 2 by 1.
2 by 1 whole
Cube.
cube. What is 2 by 1 whole cube?
8 by 1.
8 by 1. So which is the right option?
Option 4.
Yeah, option 4. I hope you got it right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Only the thing here, mass has to be replaced by mass number in the nucleus. Yeah. There is a air station in the broadcast. What is the wavelength? What is the wavelength?
300 meters.
Yeah. Wavelength is 300 meter. Yeah. What is the radiating power?
10 kilowatt.
Yeah. Lambda is 300 meter. Power is 10 kilowatt. They are asking you to find the number of photons per second, N by T. What's the basic formula for the power? Energy by time, no?
Yes, sir.
Energy formula is hc by lambda. This T as it is. If there are n number of photons, what is the total energy? N times of hc lambda. So what is number of photons per second here? Power into lambda divided by h into c. Can you tell me what is power they have given? 10 kilo.
10 kilowatt.
Lambda is 300. H value is 6.6 into 10 raised to minus 34. C value 3 into 10 power 8.
8.
So N by T value will be equal to 3 ones are 3 hundreds are. So 1 divided by 6.6 into 10 power. This is 1, this is 2. So 10 power 6. 10 power minus 26. So what is N by T? Minus 34 plus 8 is how much? Minus 26. No. So 1 by 6.6 into 10 power 32, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is 1 divided by 6.6? I can write it as 10 by 66. 2 5s are 2 33s are 10 power 32. Or I can take 50 by 33 into 10 power 31. What is 50 by 33? It is 1 point something. 1 point something into 10 power 31 should be there. 1 point something into 10 power 31 means option 3 will be the right answer, right? Don't go for accurate calculation, rough calculation. So 1 point something into 10 raised to 31. That is the number of photons per second. You got it, no?
Yes, sir.
Only the calculation part. Yeah, come to this. The decay constant of the radioactive element. Decay constant means you have to find lambda. Disintegrating from where to where? 20
10.
gram to?
20 to 10.
Yeah, 20 to 10. In how many minutes?
10 minutes.
Look at this, Appa. When 20 gram reduces to 10 gram means actually it is off-life, right?
Yes, sir.
Because 20 al arda agide 10. So arda agide andre off-life. So this should be off-life. You know that decay constant is given by the formula 0.693 by T off. What is T off? 0.693 by 10.
10.
That is 0.0693 per minute, no?
Yes, sir.
So option 4 is the right answer. Yeah, come to this. So in the case of a CE amplifier, alpha is defined. Alpha value is defined. That is 0.99. Input impedance 1 kilo ohm. Load resistance output 10 kilo ohms. What is the voltage gain? Please remember, for CE mode, no, CE mode means common emitter mode. Please remember the voltage gain formula. Voltage gain AV is given by the formula beta times of output resistance divided by the input resistance. But how to calculate beta? Alpha divided by 1 minus alpha. Alpha value is given as 0.99 divided by 1 minus 0.99. So this is 0.99 by 0.01, right? So beta value is 99. Output resistance is 10. Input is 1. So 99 into 10 will be how much? 990. This is how we are going to find the voltage gain in the case of common emitter amplifier. You have to write the output for this gate upper. What will be the input here? A, here input B. It is coming out with NOT gate, right? So A bar, B bar. Here A bar into B bar, A bar into B bar, because it is AND gate. So which is the right option?
Option 2.
Yeah, option 2. Speed of sound in solid is maximum, though their density is large. The coefficient of elasticity of solid is large. Coefficient of elasticity, I mean, solid is large. For solid, we can extend more. So reason is true. Reason is true. The speed of solid in solids is maximum. Yes. But even though the density is large, the speed of sound will be maximum. So why speed of sound is more? Because of more elasticity in the density, I mean in the solids. So reason will be the explanation for the assertion. So reason is the explanation for the reason, and both option, assertion and the reason, are true. So option 1 is the right answer. there is a ring and the disk. There is a ring and the disk. They are rolling of the same velocity. Kinetic energy of the ring is 16 joule. Now they are expecting you to find the kinetic energy of the disk. But in the case of a rotational, there is both translation and rotational. So that kinetic energy of the ring is given by the formula of mv squared into 1 plus k squared by r squared. Please remember, for ring, k squared by r squared value will be equal to 1. For disk, remember k squared by r squared value will be 1 by 2. Therefore, kinetic energy of the ring divided by kinetic energy of the disk means half mv squared will get cancelled. 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus half. So 2 divided by 3 by 2, that is 4 by 3. Kinetic energy of the ring is 16. Kinetic energy of the disk you have to find. So kinetic energy of the disk is 16 into 3 divided by 4. That is equal to 12 joule. 16 by 4 is 4. So that 4 into 3 will be 12. So 12 joule is the kinetic energy of the disk. Now, water is flowing continuously from the tap of internal diameter. Internal diameter is given, that is 8 into 10 power minus 3 meter. The water velocity leaves 0.4 meter per second. Diameter at the second end you have to calculate when it is at a distance traveled is 0.4 meter below the tap. After traveling that distance, what is the velocity you have to find first? So after traveling, the velocity value will be given by root of 2gh. 2 into g is 10. Height it has traveled is 0.4. So v2 value will be equal to root 8. Root 8. So this is the velocity after traveling a distance of 0.5 meter. Yeah. Now, according to your equation of continuity, you know that A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, right? Area into velocity is equal to area into velocity. Area is directly proportional to diameter squared. So you can tell D1 square V1, D2 square V2. What is D1 squared? 64 into 10 power minus 6. V1 is 0.4. D2 squared, you have to find V2 is root 8. So 64 into 0.4, how much it is? You have to go with the rough calculation only. 64 into 0.4 is how much? Close to 25.6 divided by root 8. Root 8 is how much? 2 point something, right? You can take 2.8 into 2.8 approximately. Yeah, 2.8, which is equal to D2 squared with 10 power minus 6. So 25.6 divided by 2.8 approximately will be 9 point something into 10 power minus 6 D2 squared. If you want D2, definitely it should be 3 point something into 10 power minus 3. So you can choose which option. You can choose 3 point something is the right.
Option 2.
Yeah, approximately, but 3.6 is close, no?
Yes, sir.
Somewhere we did wrong, I think then. Check the problem. Because 3 point something, 3.6 is very close, very far. Yeah. Look at this. The water drop is leaving the tap with what speed?
0.4.
So initial speed is given. So directly you cannot make use of this formula. If the velocity is given, initial velocity is given, you have to use the formula v squared equals to u squared plus 2gh. What is u squared? 0.4 squared is 0.16. 2 into 10 into h value is 0.4 distance covered. So V squared is 0.16 plus 2 into 10 will be 20. 20 into 4 will be 8. It is close to 8.16, right? So V squared value is 8.16. Root of 8.16 is still 2.8, 2.9 only, no? So that will not matter much, I think. That will not matter much, I think. So approximately 64, right, Ala? 8 4s are 64. Yeah, correct. Into that velocity is 0.4, that is also correct. Divided by 2.9, that is also correct. Yeah. 25.6 divided by 2.9 is 9 point something into 10 power minus 6. But 3 point something you are getting. Yeah, we did correct, Appa. We did correct. So 3 point something means you have to go for which option? Option 2, maybe. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, option 2 is only the right answer. It is definitely 3 point something only. Even though it has leaves the tap with initial speed, there will be no much change in the velocity. Even you can use this shortcut also. So 3 point something into 10 power minus 3. But 3.6 is not possible. You can cancel this because it is close to 9 point something only. So root 9 is 3 point, close to 3 only. It is not 3.6. So it should be 3 into 10 raised to minus 3. Yeah. The displacement is given by these two equations. Due to the superposition, what happens? What is the first amplitude? 4. Second amplitude is 2. What is the first frequency? Omega 1? 500 pi. So 2 pi f1 equals to 500 pi. Pi will get cancelled. F1 will be 250 hertz. Similarly, what is omega 2 upper? 506 pi. So 2 pi f2 value will be 506 pi. So f2 value will be 253. So what is the beat frequency? How many beats per second? How many beats per second? Difference, no? F2 minus F1. So 3 beats per second. So definitely option 3 and option 4 are ruled out. Now you have to find the maximum intensity to minimum intensity. What is maximum intensity to minimum intensity formula? A plus B by A minus B whole square. So A plus B means 6 by 2 whole square, 3 square, 9 by 1. So intensity maximum to minimum intensity ratio is 9 and beat frequency must be 3 beats per second. So option 2 is the right answer. So maximum intensity to the minimum intensity must be A plus B by A minus B whole square. This is quite important, I think. Magnetic field at the center of the circular coil having N turns is B. What's the magnetic field at the center given by the formula? Mu naught Ni divided by 2R. Mu naught Ni divided by 2R is the magnetic field. Magnetic dipole moment. What is magnetic dipole moment? Magnetic dipole moment is nothing but the number of turns into current into area. Number of turns into current into area. So now they are asking to find this. N I will keep as it is. What is I from this? 2 times of BR divided by mu naught N. into A. So N and N will get cancelled out. So 2 times of BRA divided by mu naught, value will be equal to M. You should not get R also because optionally R illa appa. So you know the formula for area, that is pi R squared. R squared is area by pi. R value will be root of A divided by pi. So this clearly tells M is equal to 2B by mu naught A. In the place of R, I can substitute root of A divided by pi. Now I think option 4 will be the right answer. Check once. Answer is not kept in terms of R. Option is not kept in terms of R. You have to replace R value. So if I replace the R value, I am going to get the option 4 as the right answer. Look at this assertion and reasoning question. There is an inductor and the capacitor. They have filter. Filter means it can filter the input and output. Inductor can also be acts as a filter. Even capacitor can also be used for high pass filter. So assertion is true. We can use assertion is true. But reactance of inductor is low for low frequency? No. Inductor reactance XL is given by the formula omega L. Clearly you can tell XL is directly proportional to what? Frequency. When XL is directly proportional to frequency, it is low for low. It is frequency is low for low. But please remember, the frequency of AC will not affect much because frequency of AC is constant, that is 50 Hertz. We cannot decrease or increase the frequency of the AC signals. So assertion is false. I mean, the reason is false, assertion is true. So option 3 is the right answer. Reactance depends on inductance and capacitance value. Frequency of AC is constant, 50 Hertz. There are two statements here. Here there are two statements. Oscillating charge is responsible for varying electric field in the space. Definitely, it is true. Oscillating charges generate varying electric current. Definitely, it can also create the current. Even this is true. But this is in motion, this is at rest. So definitely we cannot say the statement 2 is the correct explanation for the statement 1. But both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. But statement 2 is not the correct explanation for the statement 1. Look at this. How many plano concave lenses we have? 2 plano concave lenses, right? 2 plano concave lenses. What is the refractive index? 1.5. Plano concave lens. You know how to write the plano concave lens. This is one plano concave lens. This is one lens. This is the another plano concave lens. This refractive index is 3/2, that is 1.5. This refractive index is 3/2. Radius of curvature. For the first case, it is 20 centimeter. For this radius of curvature is 30 centimeter. Now, the space is filled with water of refractive index 4/3. What is the focal length of the system? Please remember there are 3 lenses here. One lens is this. The second lens is this. The third lens is this. So the effective focal length, if you want, means you have to just add up. Here, first let me calculate the power for all these cases. How to calculate the focal length for the first lens? 1 by f is equal to, what's the formula? N minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. What is refractive index of this? 3 by 2 minus 1 into 1 radius of curvature is how much? 20. Another one is plane. Neglect that. So this is 1 by 2 into 1 by 20. That is 1 focal length is 1 by 40. So 1 by 40. Come to the second case. Come to the second case. Second case is having both the lens. So second case, let it be F2, let it be this is F1. So second case, it is glass refractive index, that is 4 by 3. So 4 by 3 minus 1 into 1 by 20 minus 1 by 30. That is 1 by 3 into LCM is 3 2s are, you can take 60, that is 3 minus 2. This is 1 divided by 180. This is 1 by F2. Similarly, can you calculate what is F3 for the third case? It is 1 divided by, 3 by 2 minus 1 into the second case is 1 by 30. So this is 1 by 2 into 30, that will be 1 by 60. This is F3. But please remember, two lenses are going to be a concave lens. So this value should be negative. This value should be negative. The second one is convex lens, so it should be positive. So what is the effective focal length formula? If three lenses are in contact, what is the effective formula? 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2 plus 1 by F3. So minus 1 by 40 plus 1 by 80 minus 1 by 60. If you take out the LCM and if you simplify, please remember you're going to get approximately 72 centimeter. You can do that cross multiplication. So option 2 will be the right answer. Please, you can have the calculation part up, but let me know the method. So whenever the two convex lenses are combined, totally there will be a 3 lenses. First one will be a plano concave. The middle one will be a convex lens. The third one will be a plano concave. Pick out the wrong statement in the context of the scattering of light. Wrong statement. Colors formed in the rainbow is due to only scattering. This itself is wrong. Because in the case of a rainbow, there will be a dispersion, right? And there will be a refraction. So please remember, option D is the wrong statement. So option 3 is the right answer. Theory based question. Young's double slit experiment, 10th maxima. 10th maxima means 10th bright band distance or 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter when it is immersed in liquid of refractive index 1.5. What is the y coordinate of the 10th maxima? Please remember, if you increase the refractive index, the distance of the band should decrease. It should be decreased. So if you want to find fringe width in the given medium, fringe width in air medium divided by the refractive index. What is the fringe width in air medium? Beta by this n is 3 by 2. So you can take 2 beta by 3. 2 times of beta by 3. Or you can take what will happen. The 10th maxima they are asking. 10th maxima. So beta dash for 10th maxima. For 10th bright. Maxima means bright. For 10th bright, 10 times of beta dash is equal to 2 centimeter. 10 times of beta dash is nothing but how much? 2 times of beta by 3. Correct, no? First one is given as how much? First one is given as how much? It is not given, right? So 10 beta dash is 2 centimeter. So 10th maxima if you want means 2 centimeter. On either side if you want, it will be 4 centimeter. So 10 beta dash, one side will be 2 centimeter. On either side it will be 2 centimeter. So total distance on either side, y coordinate value will be 4 centimeter. This total distance. Directly you can solve. Yeah. Definitely this as one is OR gate, NAND gate, AND gate. This is the combination of XOR gate. Actually, this is called exclusive OR gate, which you have not studied in the NCERT book, Kappa. This is called exclusive OR gate, XOR gate. Remember, it is not there in the NCERT. AC is more dangerous than DC. Frequency of AC is dangerous for human body. Actually, it is not that dangerous because for complete cycle, the average value is going to be 0. So that is not more dangerous. But AC is more dangerous than DC? No. So AC is dangerous, then no. A is incorrect. Maybe frequency of AC is the AC is compared to it is 0 because average value is 0. So A is incorrect, but R is correct. So option 3 is the right answer. It is also based question. A linear solenoid carrying current is equivalent to a bar magnet. Yes, it is true. We have proved this. Magnetic field lines due to current carrying solenoid resemble exactly with those of bar magnet. Yes, both assertion A and reason are correct. But R is not the correct explanations of that because when we are trying to carry the solenoid, it will resemble like a bar magnet we are giving. So reason is the correct explanation for A. Look at this statement. Just match. This is adiabatic, isothermal, polychromic, free expansion. First law of thermodynamics tell dq is equal to du plus dw. For du equals to n times of cv dt. A stands for P, correct? No, adiabatic process. dq is 0. Even it is also a polychromic process. This is also correct. Temperature of the system can change in adiabatic process. B can also go to P. That is also possible is there. And even it can also go with polychromic process. So B tends to P as well as R. So this option is ruled out. This option is ruled out. Either this is correct or this is correct. But look at the option D. Process in which heat exchange between the system and surrounding is 0. That is only in the free expansion and in adiabatic process. So P and S. So option 1 is the right answer. Option 2, option 3, option 4 will be the wrong answer. Particle moving in a plane is acted upon by a force of constant of magnitude that is always perpendicular to the velocity of the particle. Pick out the correct statement or wrong statement. Correct statement. Whenever the particle is moving in the circular path, the force will pull towards the center, which is called centripetal force, and the velocity is going to be tangentially. So velocity at every point remains the same, but its direction keeps on changing. So velocity can't be the constant. So kinetic energy may be constant. Acceleration can't be constant because it is a vector. The particle moves in circular path. Correct. S2 and S4 are the correct statement. because velocity is a vector. Its direction keeps on changing. Its direction keeps on changing. A thermos bottle at home consists of double-walled glass container. It is something like a flask. So they are asking you to match the following. So silvering of walls is called radiation. A is going to be matched with R. Evacuating in the space is going to match with conduction. Cooling of the body is called convection. Even though the flow is important in the case of convection, in the case of blood. So C and Q are tends to the same options. Q, that is there only in the option A. So option 1 will be the right answer. So it is also a theory based question, students. So these are the questions of the model paper 3 Appa. So in the next session, as you said, we can go ahead with the discussion of synopsis or formula list of some few chapters. So in the Thursday's class, we will start up with the synopsis of 4 to 5 chapters. Okay.
Okay.